What's up, guys? Yeah. So we're over here at this same lawn. I'm sorry about the back and forth. Just the way that the editing was. Didn't want it to be too boring, so I sped it up just a little bit. But it'll be over in a minute. But so this is like, it's still on the customer's property, but I don't really maintain all this like through the year. And so during the winter, as you can see, his Bermuda's real slow over there. Not much at all going on. So he wants me to come all around these edges and clean all this undergrowth and all this stuff. And so I'm starting to work on that. And you can't tell on camera, but the Bermuda still has some leaves in it, and it's kind of looks scraggly and dormant. So I actually do take the mower and put some fresh stripes on it as well, just to make it look nice. And there's always some weeds in the beds and stuff that you can't really see on here. They kind of grow all winter for us, so I work on that some as well. As well as I just trim that hedge over there on the other side of the house on the driveway, as y'all seen that wax myrtle. So yeah, we're getting this all cleared out all along his property lines, just so it's just a vacant lot next door, and that way it just, it looks pretty kept all around his property line. I already done a bunch. It was way more thicker than this. I've been working on it. Each visit that I come, it's just what I'm working on here in the winter. It's just my normal price, but, just stuff I'm working on this time of year. So this is a totally different house. As you can see, I got all that cleaned off. Got there the ladder. There's like a spot on the front and on the back of the house, or on the side of the house rather, where leaves pile up. So I'm just blowing off his stuff, his bushes. This guy here, he does not like me to mulch his beds or clean the beds or anything, because he does not get any pine straw. But I do have to keep all the pine cones picked out of the beds, that fall from the trees up front, all the way up to the road, and all the way on the sides and all the way down to the lake, as well as do weeds in the beds and stuff. So basically I do everything as what I would do on my normal yard, lawn service for any of my accounts, except for I do not mulch the leaves. You see how there's leaves all over. That's how he leaves it, because he never wants to pine straw it or anything, so he lets that part be completely natural. But as you can see, I have all the sticks and pine cones and stuff cleaned out of it, all of it, down to the lake and all the way up to the road as well. It's a steep hill. So that's fine, if he wants to do it. I've done this yard for like 5 or 6 years now. It's kind of a pain to see these little patches of grass. It's hard to get, you basically push mow this, the front lawn part up where I was, and the back. Now this is the next house right here, and we're about to clean some gutters. Now this house, it's hard to tell on camera, but it's tall. You see, it's like a, I don't know, 2-story kind of almost thing. So what I do is, because it takes a long time, because most of the house, the roof is real steep, not on this back part, but most of the house, the roof is real steep right here. You can't tell on camera, but man, like it's real steep right there. And then the other parts of the house are even worse. So most of it is done from the ladder, you know what I mean? So I actually use like 4 visits worth of time to do this house, because just because it's so high up, it takes so long. It's not quick. And this pine straw, man, this stuff's a beast. So it's all caught up in all the mounts. You'll see in a minute when I start cleaning out the gutters. Like it's hard to clean out the gutters. They will not blow out with a blower. And a lot of it you do from the ladder as well. So like this is all just part of the back of the house, and then, and I'll get the ladder right there. I'll show you that here in a minute. So I get the ladder to finish clean that part, because the blower can't clean out the gutters anyway. So I blow the straw down, just off of there, and then I do the other part, the next part with the ladder. And this is just kind of a flat part over that back porch patio area. So I'm blowing all this. As you can see, this house is in the pine trees. Like all my yards are in the trees, but but this one's in pine trees particular. So, just a lot of pine straw to deal with, which is okay, but, it is what it is. But, So what I end up doing is, so it's like 4 visits basically. So I'll blow all the grass in the driveway and everything. See what I mean? You can be blowing. I'm only like 6 inches away from there, and it does not clean it out, you know? Like half of it still sticks down in there because of the nature of the straw, and it's wet and everything else, you know? Like the mounts for the gutters, you see every like 2 foot or something, there's a mount that goes into the soffit, and so the straw like gets all caught on that. So you literally, like, I sit down in a minute on this, you know, and just scoot along and have to do it by hand, clean them out. So what I do is, so like 1 week I'll do all this back. So not just this part, but like the whole back of the house. So like that other part where you see me blowing down, I'll get the ladder, go over there, clean out all those by hand. As you can see, still not working. I was just showing that to you guys. and then as well as this part over here that you can see, I'll kind of blow down this roof, and then I'll get the ladder and clean out that one by hand. And then the next time I come, I'll do the whole side of the house, which, you know, it's a long, you know, it's a big house, you know, so it got kind of long down that side. And then the next time I got to climb up on the front and clean the front, you know, and do all the front of the house. And then that 4th visit, I'll go down this whole other side. This is the part where you just see me, you know, I was up there by the chimney. And so I'm over here cleaning them out. And so I was over there right up on top. This was like the last little section. You just see me kind of blow down some of the straw with the blower. So I'm cleaning out, you know, clean them out. And doing this, you know, it's just a little slow. So what you do is you know, I lean way over. So you want to get like 3 feet on each side of where you put the ladder. That way you can get a big swath, so you're not constantly moving the ladder. And it's also hard because you got shrubs here in the way, so you kind of got to like put it in the shrub, as you can see. And then I had to clean all the straw off the shrubs and all that. I did all that as well. And then I blow the yard and blow the driveway off and stuff. So basically it's going to take me like 4 visits to complete this gutter clean job. But it's totally fine because, you know, I'm still within like the same time as I would be if I was just cleaning the lawn. And, you know, it's a year-round account and all that mess. So here's that first part you see me down. See, I got that ladder, you know, we're 20 plus feet, you know, on this part. So I get up here, same process, you know, move the ladder a little bit, clean all this out. I don't think I actually filmed this because when I'm real high up, I want to have 2 hands, you know what I mean? I should have put that little head mount thing on my GoPro on my head, but so I got to move it along, clean all that. You see, just don't look down, right? So we're cleaning out. Same process. Now it's the end of the day, and you see, I put these couple of these little D-rings there on the bed of my truck, which is pretty awesome. The little small ones. You know, I drilled some small holes, smaller than the screws, and put screws real tight into those, you know, metal part of the bed there, just right through the plastic covering on top of the bed for those D-rings, and that works great. I just put them on there a little bit ago, and that's awesome because then, you know, all the stuff you pick out throughout the day, because literally this is like a daily thing. It's not, you know, once crepe myrtle pruning season's over, I don't always have crepe myrtles, but you know, I always have limbs of different kinds, you know. So I put those little rings because it's awesome because you go throughout the day, and then, you know, when you're leaving out of that neighborhood, coming home, you can throw that strap over it. That way you make sure nothing blows out or anything. You know, and I always lay the brush the same direction so the strap is across it, so, you know, it doesn't move at all. Once you put a strap on it, tighten it a little bit. And so this is kind of my process. See, I'm over here at my dad's farm. At least half of the stuff I just dump the crap over at my house, and because I burn a pile over there, you know, maybe once every other week or something. So sometimes I dump it over at my dad's house, you know, because I pay him to put stuff over here. And sometimes I put it at my house, so it doesn't really matter. It just kind of depends on whatever I'm feeling that day. Because it's kind of on the way home. It's only like a couple, 2-3 miles out of the way. All right, so, boys, on my way home. It's been an awesome day. We got a lot of stuff done. Man, as you can see, I got to get some new wipers on this beast. Like, the little rubber squeegee part of this wiper, it's like halfway hanging off. I've never replaced them on this truck. Who knows how old they are. But it's like one of those things, like you forget about it, like you need to just replace those wipers. It takes 5 minutes, but you forget about it until you're in the rain, and then you're like, man. And then, you know, a couple weeks later, you know, it stops raining, so you forget about it again. A couple weeks later, turn it on, you barely can wipe any water out of the way, and you realize it again. So, man, I gotta write that down to give me some more wipers for this beast. All right. Out, guys. It's raining, but you can see some of the walker stripes. You can see some of those other ones are pulling in. I just forgot to video it. So we're home. Finally get to see River and Emily and Willow. See what they're up to. I gotta pack up my lunch junk from the day. Yeah, don't drive on your lawn like I do, but I do it every day. I pull in right there, and that way I can just pull straight out in the morning, do it all over again. So y'all are awesome. One thing I love about the enclosed trailer, it's raining, all my equipment's perfectly dry. I can go put the locks on it, gather up my lunch stuff, because I already got rid of my debris, and I'll be done for the day. I'm gonna go in. I've been doing this for the last, I don't know, week or so. I've been doing this. I'll show you which app it is. At 9 times me or River, sometimes just me. It's called 6-pack in 30 days. I don't know if you can see that one. But man, I got it. It was free. Man, this thing's been kicking my butt, but I've been doing it every day. So yeah, I'm gonna do it again tonight. I've been doing push-ups in the morning, but I've been doing that for like the last year or something. And then I started doing this a while back. So y'all stay tuned. Changing my diet a little bit. Hey, it's gonna be a great year.